Good morning, folks. Just getting the last bits of setup done before we get going for real. Hope you all had a fantastic evening. Got a couple new mods online. Excited to check those out. Got Common Traveler working properly. Whoops. Pardon me. Need to put my phone on DND. We'll be streaming today until 4. About 6 hours is the plan. Excellent. Hello, Artemis. Alright, so, last time we left off with me heading towards the observatory for the science mission. Scientific research, gather data from an observatory, as our scientist seems to have lost all of their memories, and we're hoping to jog something by fulfilling this request they've made of us. We've got our buggy between streams, I guess, between episodes, something like that. Between last night and today, I did a bit of farming, well, grinding, mined out a gold vein, got my hands on a whole bunch of plutonium, and I've just been kind of idly driving towards our destination, slowly but surely, getting closer and closer, grabbing up marrow bulbs as I find them, and having a good time. Just buggying across the world. Whee! We have a mod now called Common Traveler that increases the speed of the buggy, which is pretty fun. It also gets the takeoff cost of the ship to exactly half, and makes the geobase slightly cheaper. I wonder if we get to walk right in or not. Also, what's it take for a bypass chip? 10 plutonium and 10 iron. I mean, that'll save me 100 plutonium. That's worth it. Let's call our ship here. Because when we take off from one of these, it's free. Okay, good, it's open. Alright, not much in here. Just the terminal. Bit of a shame. I was hoping for things. Come on. Give me your data. Data siphon installed. Accessing. The observatory appears to have been calibrated for a single purpose. To locate the interfaces of a being the Korvax called the Atlas. Ooh. After many years, the inhabitants of this facility succeeded in their quest, disappearing without a trace. Yeah, let's build one of those. What could possibly go wrong? Return to the scientist at the research terminal. Well, that was simple enough. Well, we can either drive back, or we can say screw it and take our ship. Probably fly back. The Common Traveler mod also slightly increases the speed of the top speed of a ship in an atmosphere. Let me see what other effects it has, as I've got the list here. Let me just rearrange my screen so I can see things. Hello, Dakari. Let's see. Common Traveler makes the geobay cost 1 voltaic cell and 100 iron instead of 200 iridium, 2 voltaic cells, and a bleeding dynamic resonator, or whatever it is. Makes the ground vehicles faster, allows you to boost infinitely in a ground vehicle the way you can in your ship, lets you summon your ground vehicles from a greater distance away, gives you more stamina by default so you can run further, Of course, that means burning a lot more. Wow, that is a lot more stamina. Still. Kind of nice. And has some effects on the train manipulator. And lets you take off for, in this case, half a tank of fuel. You can get one that drops it down to 10% of a tank instead of half. Yeah, that's much better for long-distance trips than, you know, maxing it out at 160. I know that later on you can get better boosts from newer tech, but I'd like to move, you know, pretty swiftly at the beginning and ridiculously fast at the end, as opposed to kind of slow at the beginning and pretty swiftly at the end. I gotta build a landing pad here eventually. But really, to be able to build a landing pad, I need to expand the base and put in the... Well, no, not expand the base. I just need to actually go hire the weapons dude. That's what I'm waiting for the next bit with this guy. I do like that I'm growing carbon now. It's kind of nice. You know what? I think I'll set up another one. Is that what I want? Nah, just talk to the guy. Do it! Traveler! While you've been absent, Korvax has detected anomalies. I feel alone. Perhaps the data will have answer. No answers, Traveler. Merely these blueprints for a beacon and a capacitor. Sweet. Beacon. Once activated, beacons provide a permanent navigational waypoint, facilitating repeat visits to specific locations. That's fantastic. That's what I've been wanting. The convergence is absent, Traveler. I can feel myself slipping further. Perhaps the beacon may be of use? Construct one, and the convergence may find me again. Korvax is grateful, Traveler. I shall also work on my own solution while you investigate the beacon. Alright. So, construct a beacon. Neat. That's a simple enough task. What was the heat capacitor that I got? None of those. Might have been a tech. Save point, single booster, communications, health, shield, beacon. Nope. Who knows? Hello, Xvar. Let's take the weapons out of there and put them off of the vehicle bay. That sounds like fun to me. In fact, can I... I want structure. I don't have a cuboid room thing. I feel like I'm having a lot of fun and I'm pretty excited by it, Xvar. Like, it seems pretty good to me these days. I can't afford that. Curved cuboid wall. That's almost what I'm looking for. Glass cuboid room. That's not what I want. Cuboid room frame. I think that's what I want. It's most of my credits. Hello, Minwolf. No, I wanted V, because I want to put my exocraft there, so that I can access my exocraft and ship inventory. That is on survivor mode, Xvar. It definitely is built 200 at a time. Yesterday I told you the anomaly wouldn't show up after uploading Artemis Mind into the Mind Arc. I have no idea what that's even talking about, Simon. Xvar, I got lucky, really. I've done a few survivor runs, so... Yeah, you did the right thing, Simon. Simone, one of them. by waiting. Feel I can definitely say that. But yeah, my stream is archived with the start of this run, is archived on YouTube. I recommend checking it out. Maybe it'll answer the questions that you have. Alright, carrying lots of gold. I haven't heard anything mentioned of a mined arc. I'm like, find Artemis. Basically, knowing that I can duck inside anything, including my ship, to restore my toxic resistance, including caves, and being really careful to scan for plutonium a lot, and to use my visor to scan for things when I don't have, when my scanner's recharging. I haven't found a mod to recharge the scanner yet. Alright, this stamina boost goes too far. It's basically run forever mode. Not that it matters as much now because we've got the exocraft, but still. I'll show you what I mean. I'm not very good at spotting plutonium crystals. So what I try to do is I try to look through this every now and then and keep an eye on the terrain, because if I spot something useful, ooh, like that, one, it glows when it's your visor's near it, and two, you can tag it with the visor, like that. No problem. I learned that by accident, actually. But yeah, the red of the plutonium crystals doesn't stand out very well to me, so I end up tagging a lot of them with this so I don't miss any. Also, another thing, as soon as you can get off planet the first time, head for the station, sell what you can, and start buying your plutonium. Because it's usually very common on the galactic market. Today I have a mod that increases the availability of things on the galactic market by adding another page or two, I think it is. But when I started, I did not have that mod. Because that's a balance-changing mod, and I wanted to see the original balance and if it was actually fun or not. And personally, I don't find having to go from marketplace to find the item you're looking for very fun. Here, you know what we can do? We can leave the zinc here. And the platinum. And the iridium. Just trying to get all of the gold onto either me or the ship. Carbon and marrow bulb we can leave. Radon we can leave. That'll free up a space. Yeah. Now, something less than 250. Ooh, actually, the dirt takes up one stack. Because you can only transfer from the exocraft to the starship. Because limitations. The roamer's pretty great. You get to that by building a base. And speaking of being close to my journey start, Simon, I'm in my journey start system right now. Building a base lets you establish a permanent home point I did so on a planet with gold. I might move it later on, but, I mean, I can't imagine why I would need to. And you can always portal back and forth between the system that you're currently in and your base. There's a portal on every space station. Alright, now, first we're going to go sell all our gold. I wish I could show you the galactic map without being in my spaceship outdoors, but I cannot. Nope, it's fine. Alright, copperite, iron. Also, I mean, one thing, just as a note, I'm not a big fan of using, you'll want to kill yourself as a, rhetorical device. Alright, 1,500 units of gold for 331,000 from my exosuit inventory. That's good, I was starting to run really low. Ooh, Callium. Viscous fluids. And we have a Corvax casing. Yeah, 22 grand is more important to me than a bit of Corvax stuff. Yeah, mining the rarer fluids like gold and iridium and such, there's another 209,000 units worth of gold, can make you quite a bit of money quite quickly. I think Emeril is. I just happened to have found a gold planet early on, and I remembered that being, you know, worth something. Six-prong, enormous metal cog, holographic crate shaft, high-capacity vector, iridium, cryosite, titanium, plutonium, quantum accelerator, decommissioned dirt, green things. Dynamic resonator, suspension fluid, viscous fluids, sulfurine, iron, calcium. Meh. You don't have the unstable fuel that I'm looking for. Alright, so thaumium, iron, plutonium, and carbon are basically survival elements. Chrysonite, I don't need on hand. Neither copperite. Carbon, plutonium, these are just extras. Zinc is a survival element. I'd like to bring in 250 of that. And then we can restack things in the starship a bit. I can sell off these neutrino modules. You get them for breaking sentinels. So if you have, once you get the roamer, you can kill the basic sentinels really easily and get lots of these. So you can hunt your money if you prefer that to mining. And now I've done a number of missions, side quests, for the mission agents that you can find in the space stations. These are worth some money. They're worth doing. It's how I'm getting a lot of my nanites at this point, actually. Okay, the sprinting stamina is definitely worth it for running around the space stations. You unlock that just by following the Awakening mission chain. Really, like, doing the mission is your best bet early on. And also, you want to build a base as soon as you can. Nanite. And faction with Corvax. 59 nanites. Impact damage Sigma for my boltcaster. Not that that matters because I don't have any. I still haven't gotten a new multi-tool. And then rapid fire Sigma for my boltcaster. Again, doesn't matter because I still haven't gotten an upgrade from my multi-tool. And then 50,000 units for killing sentinels. Alright, what else you got for me, buddy? Deliver an item for ohmic chill, neural duct, impact damage sigma. Didn't I just get impact damage sigma? Exterminate planetaries and repair a defective item. Well, I'll take the exterminate planetaries. This is easy to do anytime I'm on a planet with creatures. Well, I mean, if you're starting over, then that's not as much of a worry. Hidden encounter, rapid fire, sigma. I feel like I just got those two. Yeah, rapid fire and impact damage sigma I have both of. I don't actually have a grenade yet. Someday. Someday. Starship's all charged up. Alright. We got a couple hundred nanites. We should see... Well, we got close to 200 nanites. We should see if we can get anything useful. As unlikely as that might be. There we go. I've been working on them slowly but surely, Simon. I already did a few of them. I'm just also, you know, kind of doing lots of stuff. Not following any one path to its conclusion and kind of trying to progress everything a little bit at a time because I find that more fun. In fact, the most important thing to me right now is probably jetpack booster. I can't afford it. Already known. Already known. Cannot get because not enough rank. Flora analyze. Oh, 250, 250. Toxin suppressor Tau and radiation deflector Tau. Ooh. Oh, insufficient nanite. Well, we'll take thermal layer anyway. Now we have something for everyone. But yeah, I want to work on getting my base stacked up as much as possible because I feel like that's going to be the thing that's going to help me out the most. And also I want to start walking the path of the Atlas at least a little. I'm great, Minwolf. How are you? Yes, hazmat gauntlets. That would be very helpful. Gather armadium from depots, eventually. Alright, let's get into space. And see what we can do about this unmarked freight and such. You can build a whole base, XFAR. And those people that you hire help you on your base. Let you do, a bunch of different things. And I agree, this game has become kind of amazing. Alright. You are here. Oh yeah, let's see if I can get my controller working. It like died on me midway through last stream. Cool, May. Alright, so Atlas Station, current mission, Galactic Core. I like how I can cycle between them. Ooh, potential armorer recruit. And it's got a link between that and, yeah, I can warp there, recruit the armorer, and then go deliver the goods. There's an Atlas station. Actually, there's an Atlas station directly connected to where I'm at. And let's get the armor first. I think I need to make more warp fuel after this. I highly recommend flying with a controller. It's a much better experience. Hello. Oh dear. Whoa! Boost, too effective. Next. Woohoo! Alright, I got some trophium. Nothing exciting out of them, though. That's okay. Man, so much titanium and nickel and... one of these days I'm going to raid a freighter fleet. Today's not that day. But you help fight off the attackers like that, and you can usually get a reward from the captain. So we're going to go see what he has for us. Also, check on our warp core. Yep, we got one more jump in her. That's it. Okay, let's make some warp fuel, huh? What do we need? Ooh, heat capacitor. Advanced agricultural product. Thermal regulator produced from refined organic materials. It's unique in its ability to produce, dissipate, and distribute heat as required. Total value 240,000 units. 100 frost crystal and 200 solanium. Both of those require me to have a hazmat gauntlet to get. Alright, so I need suspension fluid. Craft. I think I want intermediaries? Yeah. Then I can turn that to electron vapor. Which I can then turn into antimatter. This is where it sucks. Actually, it sucks after this. When we're turning the antimatter into warp fuel. Because now it uses thaumium. And that's something I don't have a ton of. That's okay. I can just hang on to the antimatter for now. We'll get more thaumium soon. Have to remember to pick up a bunch next time I'm at a market interface. Hello, Captain. Admiral. $36,000 units? Nice. And a free warp cell. Awesome. Can't argue with some free fuel, huh? There we go. We got 3 jumps in her now. That's enough for the time being. And I got an antimatter. Sweet. So I've got 3 jumps and everything I need except the thaumium to build 4 more. Is this a market interface, maybe? Nope. Can I trade with the fleet? $405 million units for a B-class freighter with 32 slots. I'd love it, but no. No, Cooper. The answer to that is still no. Oh, you can make that kind of money, XFAR. So, remember that thing I just showed you? That I know how to craft now? Where is it? There we go, trade goods. Heat capacitor. Each one of these sells for 240,000 units. Frost crystals and selenium aren't that hard to gather in large quantities once you have the right tech to do it. And more than that, eventually you can plant them in your base and grow them there. Oh boy, there's another fleet in, Yikes. I'm thinking I might want a mod that, like, makes asteroids more, profitable to mine. There's the station. You can also, if you're savvy and clever about it, shop around and trade your way to a bunch of money. X to interact, not A. Sentinel Hunter Lifenhue. Yunnan Kank Interloper. Itanglich. Yeah. Looks behind to check its colleagues before powering down security systems. With multi-tool upgrades. Oh. Always offer isotopes. Eventually, yes. Alright, so let's ask for dialect help. And now see if he wants to bargain. 100 zinc? Sure. For 46,000 units? Not bad. I don't have enough rank with them to bother chatting with them much. I didn't actually want to talk to you again, but that's okay. I know that you could glitch the game, Pere. However, if I'm going to do something like that, I'd rather just use mods to do exactly what I'm looking for. Welding soap. One of these days, I'll find the item that I accidentally sold off early on. Today don't look like that day, though. Ugh. Those are plus 1 million. You can occasionally find things for sale for very cheap. Like these quantum accelerators are, you know, 10% off right now. If I buy them here and take them somewhere else and sell them for 10% above, then I'm making 2,000 units per item. Sadly, they only stacked 5. But if you can find a place that's selling the Atlas stones for cheap, they do exist. Unfortunately, everything looks like it's expensive at the moment. Cool. There we go. We can transfer, and then we can throw plutonium up here, along with our warp cells, and now everything's organized and I'm happy. We can sell our trophium. And iron, thaumium, carbon, and zinc are survival items, so... Oh, I wanted to transfer stuff here, because I wanted more zinc on hand, in case I go down and lose everything that's in my ship inventory. You know what? I'll take another stack of plutonium too. There we go. Because plutonium plus carbon can equal life support fuel. Cool. No, that's an unintended combination, Pere. I don't see a need to use it when we have exocraft available. I did mod the game so that I have more stamina. And you're also just burning a lot of life support doing that, and I'd rather not spend that much thaumium. Whoops. Alright. Still no weapons research, unfortunately. Oh, on planet. Interesting. That I didn't oh, no, on this planet. But I was just there and there was nothing. Emerald. You know what? I want to check out the emerald cost myself. Certainly looks like what I'm looking for. Is this a decent place to land? Seems as if it could be. What's happened here? My controller's gone dead on me again. Sigh. And it's not responding to mouse commands either. Why does this keep happening? Whoa. Crap. I left all of my marrow bulbs on the... Oh, crud. Glad I got that shield booster. Alright, so Emerald goes for 275 units each. That's significantly better than gold, isn't it? Yeah, because 500 stack of gold was doing about 100,000, if I remember my numbers right. Darn it. I was really hoping that I'd find Emerald just hitting that button. Might be something in that cave, but we're gonna get this plutonium first. Oh yeah, before we do that, always scan your minerals when you mine them. You notice how there's secondary elements? That means I can get some thaumium out of this stuff too. Too far off. Seems I'm not quite as lucky as I was hoping for. At least this place is lousy with marrow bulb. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah. Nah, we don't beg for likes here. Well, I don't anyway. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, they tweaked the terrain generation in 1.3 and added some new biomes and stuff, so there's some cool stuff happening. Too long, honestly. I want to find a mod that cuts the recharge time of the scanner in half. I don't like having 4 times the recharge time of normal. Double I wouldn't mind, but 4 times is just too much. But I haven't found that mod yet, so... Basically, I don't mind something that's a bit grindier than normal if it gets me fights that have a good chance of actually, like, killing me. But this is ridiculous. Hello, Cobra. $137,500 units. Oh, that's quite a lot better than the gold. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright, let's see if we can get another starship stack of that stuff and then bail from this horrid planet. And when we go back to the starbase from the planet, we should get a new set of NPCs there, so armor might be waiting for us. We can also check the missions here in this zone, because they're going to be different than in the last zone. Let's see. Pleasant, medium, fauna empty, flora generous, sentinels high security. One of these days I'm going to find a nice idyllic world that has no permanent threats, no toxic environments, and is just nice. And then I'll move my base there. Oh, we've got a ways to go yet, haven't we? That's alright. $326. Ugh. No apologies necessary. I do like the PC just because they are supporting modding so well, and I recently learned you can even get achievements while modded. And there's people that are trying to add real content to the game through mods. There's also people that are just making cheat modes, if that's more your thing. Game is on sale on Steam for another 2 hours, I believe it is. 60% off. Very worth that price. I wouldn't buy it for the full 60. I'd recommend against that. But if you can find it for 30 or 40, well, 20 to 40, that's probably in the worth it range. Dependent on your personal finances situation. Alright, that's 2 stacks. I want another 153. Well, hang on. How much inventory space do I have in my exosuit? Quite a bit, so we'll mine out the rest of it. Man, I'm looking forward to farming and harvesting. Not have to be doing this and fighting sentinels to get my cash. Makes sense to me, Coon? Incoming storm. I wonder what kind of storms this planet has. Yep, I agree. They were clearly watching the modding scene and adding the things that we liked the most. And they've been very supportive of mods and have structured their game in a way that makes modding very friendly without disturbing Steam's ability to tell if we have a corrupted install, which is actually relatively difficult to do. Woohoo! Getting close now. The grind aspects of this game do get old, have to admit. 600,000 units for another starship inventory slot? That's not happening. Not until I start making the big money. I'm entertained that they found a way to make the crashed ships not just instantly guaranteed better than buying one from somebody, because you have to repair it bit by bit. There's our cave marrow supply. That's enough for a couple of worlds. We're gonna call that good. Alright, let's get out of here. Ooh. On our way, though, we might as well destroy the rest. We're not going to intentionally spend a bunch of time doing it, though. Oh, geez. Hi. Die. Storm cleared. Good. Looks like a way out right there. Yep, good. Well, there's also the fact that I'm streaming through a couple of services. It's definitely not instant, though, and I'm usually okay with that. Pirates are usually something you can handle just by going fast enough, you know? Whoa. Planet is actually pretty darn cool. Northeast US. Haha. Alright, Rocinante, let's take flight. Back to the station. Whee! No change? No change. Darn it. Oh well. Sometimes they change, sometimes they don't. There we go. Could buy another ship inventory space, but I'd rather keep the money in case I run into someone offering a decent multi-tool. What you got? You have a Class C shuttle with 20 slots? No, thank you. Gotta get further along the path to be able to find better ships, I believe. Oh dear. Nope. Hello, Itanchi. Just gonna nope right out of that, huh? That would be great, Cooper, but, you know, expensive also. It's like, sure, you could attack the space station to... Yeah. I need to, like, restart the game or something to avoid, Yeah, let's, do that real quick. I need to restart the game to make the, controller behave. Won't take but a moment longer. Maybe? Or things could have locked up on me? Something's weird. Hang on. Enjoy the hold music. Okay, controller, why are you having trouble? Grr. Weirdly, works better through my Steam Link than it does this way. That's problematic because I really like using the controller to fly, and I'd really like to do some more space combat today than I usually get to do. Thought it showed me there was a way to get there from here. What do you mean no black hole found? I found a black hole last time. Weirdos. Right. I apparently need to do this quest before I leave this system. There we go. A crude place on a planet but not a trading post? Is that what you're finding for the finding new multi-tools, Kupfer? And that doesn't sound like the sort of place that I can easily search for. Landing pad? Doesn't look like it. At least a ship call pylon? Still doesn't look like it. Always worth taking the extra moment to look around and try to save 100 platinum. Alright, so what kind of planet am I on? Volatile weather, typical resources, limited fauna, ampa flora, standard sentinels. Okay, not bad. Let's check in the inside first. Maybe we'll find something.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Check out that encyclopedia in a moment. Interesting. Never seen one of these. You've learned the Korvax word for brain. Interesting. Nothing special, but interesting.
Technology recharge.
Milestone get. This world is radioactive. 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 This is a really interesting structure. Ah, okay. What is that, though? Oh, it's just part of the comms tower? Okay. Wacky. Well, they made that a lot more forgiving than it used to be. I ran out of ground and almost peed myself. Okay. Power the transmitter with oxide. Sure. You know what? I got a lot of extra zinc at the moment. Hollow terminus activated. Multiple signal sources available. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communications across long distances. The extra power should allow me to reestablish connection to Artemis. Tune to Artemis's frequency. Try to locate the frequency, uploading the data from our previous communication. Signal match detected. Whoa. That's cool. Who's there? You. It's you again, isn't it? You really are real, aren't you? You aren't a drill? Aren't a dream? I'm sorry. It's hard to think here. Something's wrong with the... It's easy to fabricate a better reality when you have to. I thought you might be a dream. I'm sorry. I haven't heard another voice in so long. Not since I cut the speaker from my exosuit. It said such terrible things. Stranger smiles through the static. I'm just like you. You're a traveler of worlds, aren't you? They do not respond with speech. They transmit a vision, a red star in a fragile world. I do not understand the shapes within, the whispers. I see life forms scattered to the far reaches of the galaxy. I see this stranger's first breath yearning for the stars. I see myself slumbering in the crimson void, waiting for a dream of worlds. And through the darkness I hear it said, anomaly detected, designation, traveler. What I showed you just now, it was already inside of you. We are all born with this memory, even if we don't know how we lost it. We are the travelers. We are the fourth race, discoverers of worlds. How long did it take you to realize you were different? From the moment you woke, you must have sensed something. So did I. Before I became stranded here, I was on a journey to find others of our kind, to finally meet. It cannot be a coincidence that you found this signal. Tell me, do you still have that data log from that crashed ship? Upload the records, including the strange transmission I received and the data I found at the crashed vessel. Much of my equipment is damaged. I'm alone, on foot, stranded on a sunless world. I don't even know how your signal is reaching me, but this ship you found, it belonged to me, once. Perhaps there is hope after all. We need to work out where we both are. If you build signal boosters across this system, we should be able to triangulate your position. I'll surely get out of this hellhole and you'll get all the answers you seek. Sound like a deal? Sure. Thank you, Traveler. You're going to save my life. You're going to find me. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Visit several planets and build signal boosters in order to triangulate your position for Artemis. Yep, this is actually pretty cool.
Radiation protection falling.
I don't know what I just did. I was trying to make it appear faster and I accidentally clicked a thing. Must have just been the triangulate though. Alright, let's go hit the drop pod while we're at it. As long as we're here.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
General slot for 70,000 or a tech slot for 1,000. I'll take the general. I don't actually know how big the exosuit can get, but I'm getting pretty happy with the size it currently is.
Radiation protection stabilizing. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
That's gonna take a minute. I mean, we are traveling across the entire sector. It's not a giant surprise that it's a slow process. Bink. Whoa. What? Hey, here's a frost crystal type place. With fairly large amounts of cryosite available too. Or chrysonite. I like that this is going to send me to places. The floating islands in this one are really cool, actually. Look at that cool deer-like thing. It's like a mushroom deer. And it's aggressive? Weird. You can make a fair bit of money just scavenging in this game, if you've got the places to go to. Temperament unpredictable, that's what happened. Yep, those are the frostwort. There we go.
Technology installed.
Triangulate position. Alright, so what have we got? Searching for transmission signals, planetary registration, index identification, searching for alien artifacts. So let's find the drop pod.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Better. Looks like a bunch of gold there. Oh wow, that's like on the very opposite side of the planet. Let's gain some altitude so we can burn there a bit faster. Well, that's hard to resist. It's right there. There we go. Covered in tiny eggs. Creepy and gross at the same time. Low on iron and carbon. Gonna spend enough time to gather a bit more. Crud. Okay then. That's where we're at, filling up on everything. That's alright. That's why we keep buying expansions to our inventories. Hello, Robert. Well, I ain't doing nothing. Don't know what these guys' problem is. Going quite well, Hadanilith. How are you today? 138, okay. Scanner can help you find places to check out, but not actually, it won't help you find resources. Basically, it can detect question marks. I'm enjoying it quite a bit, Hedinolith. We're started on base building. We've recruited our first 3 helpers, and we've got a spot for a 4th that we just haven't been able to fill yet because we can't find the right person for it. Alright, that's good. Now we are finishing up the Alone Amidst the Stars 3rd beacon.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
They teach me new blueprints.
Warning. Detected. Units received. Units received. Extreme Sentinel planet.
Darn it. I hate extreme sentinel planets. And it's cold. Oh. Hey there. Cool. Observatory with a dude in it this time. Atlas Pass? Yep. V2 even. Ugh. Alright, buddy. Still can't understand what you're saying. During maintenance routine, they appear to have been applying some sort of lubricant to their carapace, but the task's unfinished. Oh. Whoops. I've offended the Korvax Convergence by offering to assist in personal lubrication. I mean, to be fair. Milestone? Met 30 aliens. Ugh. Fascinating Hernusin intelligence traveler. $57 nanite clusters for 100 platinum. I think I got the better end of that, but that's my opinion. Could be wrong. Especially since it might have been my last 100 platinum. Anyway, what's this do for me? 9162 1629 2916 is the answer. And my standing with the Korvax increased. From the bartering, I think. Entity blank data. Learn the word for research. And I don't want directions because I'm going to be leaving soon. Well, no, these guys usually give me directions to cool stuff, actually. So let's ask. We can check 2 more things on this planet. Transmission tower. Yeah, that'll be worth it. Alright. Signal booster built.
Incoming storm.
Triangulate to position, please. Don't triangulations usually involve 3? Return to make contact with Artemis. Okay. Return to space and contact Artemis. Even better. Drop pod. Good. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. So we'll hit the drop pod, and then the transmission tower, and then we'll head into space.
Thermal protection fully.
Whoops. Weather, intense rainfall. Whee! 100,000 for another general slot? Yep. Thank you.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
We gotta visit a station and resupply. Shelter and drop pod. Is it the shelter I'm going to? Thought that's the one I just left. I think it is. Well, we can go back and get our directions again from the guy. This might not be the same place. Certainly seems like the same place, though. Huh. The number one thing that I want is a better, multi-tool. Definitely not the same place. This must be where he was sending me. Yay! The Korvac's word for failure, so they can tell me how awful I am. Isn't that fantastic, folks? Hey, what do you know? There's an unless in that. It's not a game to be realistic, you know? Where's the door? Where's the door? Here we go. Whew. A little bit chilly out there. Two, 4, 12, 48. Okay. Times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5, times 6, 1440.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
You say most likely, but we don't know. Crunchy Roach. Sharp metal needle emerges from the palm of the lifeform's hand. It moves so fast it's already inches from my forehead before I can even blink. Allow brain excavation? That sounds like a terrible idea. Ah, what's the worst that could happen? Indescribable levels of pain. Wow, and all I got out of it was 23 nanites. 19. 19. Wow. Whatever, worth it. Alright. I don't have the 100 platinum to barter. Let's get on with the quest, huh? Back to the boat. Alright. P, log, return to space. Cool. I gotta get to the space station as well. I've got a lot of valuables on hand. More than I can hide in my inventory from scans. Well, unless I free up space. There we go. Still got 2 Geknet, but... Engaging attack ships? What? It's so much easier with a controller. Ugh. Maybe I can get it working. The mods I am using are Common Traveler, Crescent Planets, and Capitalism. Alright, good. Controllers were active. Dogfighting in a freaking freighter hauler is hard. If you feather tap the A button with the beam, you can keep it going for a long time. I should really stick to head-to-head passes with this. I've got better shielding and armor than most. I say that, and then my shields go down. Goodbye, jerk. 100 grand. Worth it, worth it, worth it. The beauty, the mystery, the adventure, the danger, and here we are, aren't we? I wish you would actually look at that. Go to the Holo Terminus and upload your data. Let's find each other. If you're as close as I think you are, we're about to make history. They're probably on both, honestly. Adenolith. I have reached rank of significance with the Korvax. I don't mod for the sake of modding, Crunchyroach. I always try to have a purpose for what I'm modding. But I tend to agree that modded is usually better. What you got? Aeration, jetpack, suppressor, flora analyzer, huh? I have 208 nanites. I can get toxin suppressor Tau, radiation deflector Tau. That's it. Let's see. Salt copper. Fascination bead. Neutrino module. Viking. Oh! It moved things on me. I don't know what I just sold. That's unfortunate. Seems to reorder things every time I sell something. Note to self, be careful when selling. Alright, now let's see what supplies we need. Carbon were pretty good. Thaumium were pretty good. We're low on platinum, if I remember correctly. How's our iridium supply? Good. Plutonium... We could use plutonium and platinum. We're good on zinc. Yeah. No platinum here, huh? Just chrysonite, iridium, and calcium. Interesting. This game is far more comfortable to play with the controller. It's just really not that great for ground combat. Locate and activate a hollow terminus. I wish it would show me where the target was. So one of those is the hollow terminus. There. This reminds me of my time playing Wing Commander Privateer, where I'd take stray bounty missions when I was hauling cargo. Man, I miss that game. But this is starting to feel like the game I want it to be. The replacement for that.
Technology recharge.
Luminous Girl, that's uncalled for. Yo, no. PG, folks. Ugh. Come on. Crunchy, you know better. It definitely does. It seems quite interesting right now, Agile. Alright. Have you triangulated your position? Let me know when you're ready to receive some data. Artemis transmits a packet of data, a star chart showing the skies around their location. I only have the equipment I came in here with, and it's done me no good so far. I don't know where I am. I don't even know how long I've been here. So we'll need to go take an old-fashioned approach. We can use the sky to figure out where I am. If you visit a space station, there will be plenty of locals able to match our star patterns. I'll patch my translator through so you can understand what they're saying. You'll need to calibrate it first, but that should only take a few words. Oh, and I have something else for you. You might find this useful. Sends one last transmutation, a blueprint for suspension fluid. But I already know how to make that. I get the feeling that this is supposed to be a full alternative to the path of the Atlas, and I'm accidentally walking both. Alright, so learn 3 words to calibrate the translator. What? Again? Okay, it's like the stick got stuck, and now unstuck. And unplugging it and replugging it doesn't seem to fix it when this happens. Why does this keep happening? Very strange. But it is fixable. Yeah, maybe, Cooper. Might be the best idea. lost visual? Should still be able to see.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Okay. Well, we need to learn words to continue along with Alone Amidst the Stars, but that doesn't seem like it's going to help us in our quest to, like, become rich and powerful and get new stuff. So let's see about delivering these missions. My current mission should be deliver the goods, darn it. Whatever, we're going there.
Navigational data received.
Discovered by Mr. Hippo. Cool.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Yeah, you could totally follow one path or the other. The thing is, the path of the Atlas is the original and doesn't really have much going on. So. Alright, so. That's where my mission is. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Ah, there. It's just a display error. Hoping that landing will cause the HUD to reinitiate. You're cool. I don't know why this is not cooperating.
Toxic protection stabilizing.
That's why, because it changed my quest on me. I don't know why it does that so much. Okay, that didn't work out the way I'd hoped. Here. Whoa. Those look cool. Emerald. Those are cool.
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Right. Never tried just outrunning them before. Let's see if it works. It did! You know, that's probably because of the mod that lets me move faster. Wrong button. There we are. Item delivered. And now to learn those 3 words that we need to learn. Wow. Platinum, good.
Item received. Units received.
Trolls are strong on YouTube these days.
Units received.
I didn't actually care about directions. I thought that the dialogue help would be up top. What did he give me directions to before we go any further? Transmission tower. Could be worth checking out. Might lead us to something nice.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
They already got kicked. They were just coming in to be like that, so... Report to YouTube, move on.
Navigational data received.
Yep, it changed my, It changed back to the one at the top of the list, is what it did. Seems to do that every time I enter a system. Weird. They can't actually answer again? Just keep happening. Keeps bugging me. And every time it does, it's like it's looking for a signal that it can't find. I really don't know why this is working so poorly. I usually don't have any trouble with an Xbox One controller. Yeah, now it's not working at all. Grand. Okay. Now it is. It just took a minute. Weird. Still weird. Continuously weird. Like, I don't have these problems when I've got my controller plugged into my Steam Link. Only when I'm actually playing on my computer. Ran into a spot along the way. We got a free takeoff, so we might as well stop and check it out, huh? Again. Again. It's like every time I change systems or whatever. I don't know, Cooper. It might be a restream. I'm noticing that I'm getting most of my viewers on YouTube these days, so maybe I should switch back to using that. Alright, forget the controller. I guess I'm stuck on gamepad. I'll pick up the controller again if I get stuck in a fight I can't avoid. I mean, on keyboard and mouse. This is frustrating. Where's the entrance? Probably missed it looking around and getting distracted by the controller. Yep. That's exactly what happened. Alright, 5336. So, 6533. Yeah. Thanks for the follow, little Jasper. Oh, that just gave me access to a ruin. Didn't it? Don't really care about that. Let's just get the goods delivered.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
I don't know who told you that, Rain Viper. Alright. Mission agent. Kill creatures. And that'll happen on its own over time. Construct a beacon. Sure. Actually, I think I might go do that on that crashed freighter. Okay. Continue learning words, I guess. I thought I learned 3 already. Nice. There we go. It's the life form I was just talking to. Convenient that. Insignificance does not register with the convergence. Of interest, but not of worth. It is clear that I am yet to make an impact among the Korvax. I need to improve my reputation rank. Really? Really? Increase your standing. Increase standing by 0 out of 4. Alright. That should be pretty easy just by talking to the people around here. Oh, nope. I'm out of platinum. If I buy some more platinum, I should be able to barter with them, and those are worth standing increases. Enormous, holographic, high capacity, non-stick. I need unstable yellow thing. Dimensional matrix, comet droplets, fusion core. High capacity vector compressors are tempting. Platinum.
Item received.
Hello, Bowman. Hooray! Oh, a shielding shard. Darn. Sometimes you get nanites. That should have a rep up in it. Corvex word for Sentinel. Corvex entity Yichi. No idea. Microdensity fabric. Lame. He did not direct me anywhere new. Scan. Barter. Carrite sheet. Meh. Place of interest brought me nowhere new. Again. Okay. Super lame, but what you gonna do? It's only when you hand over platinum to them barter that gives you more rep to Kari. I don't have any gifts to give, but that does work as well. There we go. There's usually a landing spot near these. I wish I could, like, target these creatures. That worked. Maybe not this time, though. Oh, there it is. Sentinel deserved it. Wasn't much of an accident. Virus, warning, Desno, data. Unknown program has hijacked terminal. Code is enmeshed with vital research drives. I can quarantine it before damage is done. Yay! Learned how to make aeronium between 125 iridium and 125 carbon. I can make a new trade item. And there we go. Standing with Corvax increased. So I can already grow carbon. And aeronium is 25,000 units each. Which is... I think that's better than half a stack of iridium. I don't know. I should see if I can find some iridium for sale anywhere. Or if I happen to run into an iridium vein on planet. That seems pretty likely, actually. Let's start moving towards which one? Ruin is 4 days. You are 5 minutes. See if we run into anything shiny along the way. Eh? What's this? Nothing. Yeah, I've been hunting drop pods on just about every planet I stop at. That's my unit supply. Oh, I could buy another one. We should do that. Iridium can appear in a few different ways, but it always looks the same kind of metallic sheen. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. Most of the minerals can appear in a few different structures. They're not always the same. I'm actually intentionally taking my time, Drunk Pac-Man. I'm looking to see if I can spot some iridium along the way. But I'm starting to think that that is a big fat nope. I thought that it was in pillars on this planet, but oh well. Whee! Up is arbitrary. Okay, log damage, partial records available. I dive into a black hole tomorrow. I know we agreed not to. I warned them about advisability of such a large vessel moving through the rift, but they are arrogant, vain creatures, are they not? We emerged into the skies above the blank anomaly. Reality itself has abdicated here. Vast hexagons litter the landscapes of this once proud planet, now become the plaything of our unseen foe. I fear I will not be back home for blank time. We drank the water. My love, forgive me. What? Alright, now I've been told that you can find some containers that you can access from above without needing to dig. I don't know how accurate that is, but it would be kind of nice to get something out of coming to this wrecked freighter, besides that bit of storyline that didn't really mean anything to me. See, that looks a lot like a storage crate.
Radiation protection falling.
But I absolutely cannot access it. Yeah, and you can buy one of these to drive around to Daedalith. Oh, that one? Also looks kind of like that, but again, inaccessible, as far as I can tell.
Radiation protection falling. Life support power low. Radiation protection stabilizing.
Really? I can hide under here?
Radiation protection stabilizing. Technology recharge. Radiation protection stabilizing.
That sounds like an amazing compliment, John Doe,
Radiation protection stabilizing.
for everything I've heard about Star Wars Galaxies. Well, I have no idea. However, I do know that I'd like to be able to get back here someday. Costs 1 voltaic cell and 1 carite sheet? Wait a second. Do I make those? I make that stuff automatically? I don't have to individually craft it? Oh man, that's useful.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Okay. We should now be able to get back here. Whoops. Oh. Don't want to access the guide. Hire a base armorer. Mission agent. Armadium. Armorer. Scientist. Alright. Well, let's go get that base armorer. The galactic map is also much nicer. Buying ship slots is a trap? What do you mean? It was a trap at the time because I was low on cash. No armorer here. Darn it.
Units received.
Oh, no, no, no. They were talking about cargo slots in my exosuit. No, I have not. Boltcaster clip, ricochet, pulse spitter, range boost. That would be nice, but requires rank ally. Pulse spitter reload, beam coolant system. Mining beam is modified to extend time between cooldowns. I would like that. I would like that quite a lot. Hello, Foxy. I remember. You're the one that likes to quiz me about other YouTubers and other games. E3. Don't even have V1 yet. Yay. Oh, this increases my standing with Viking for handing them in here, I guess. Interesting. So it matters where you hand them in for what standing you get. That's very interesting. Scan Flora, rewards a quantum accelerator. I already have impact damage, Sigma. Units are usually worth it. Nanite cluster, raid a planetary harvester. Yeah. Insufficient rank. Boo. Protect the vulnerable. Insufficient rank. Insufficient rank. Vengeance. Exterminate planetary creatures. Do more of that. Let's see. Profiteering. Collect an item for 52 grand. I don't really care about any of the others you have for me. Unfortunately, I can't hire a base armorer here. There's no armorer here. Peggy 66, that's not cool. It wants me to use the controller to set the filter, but I can't. Oh, wait, no. There we go. That makes more sense. Okay. So let's see. Lifeform Gek. Lifeform. There is Korvax. So Viking is in red. Maybe I can get to those from where the Atlas station is. So I might as well go to the Atlas station. Atlas interface discovered. Kind of harsh on the ears. All staticky and discordant. I've learned the Korvax word for greed. cute. Learn the Korvax word for unavailable. Wait a second. Are these things teaching me the words? Oh, they light up when I get near them. That's weird. I think it was just the path I was walking. Maybe it was those. Nope, can't get any closer to it than this. Lab. Cape Lab. Ufer Rubat Hate to Plen. I have no idea what it's saying. Atlas called me this interface, and yet its purpose remains unclear. It demands worship and obedience. It welcomes me. It knows what I am. It offers the gift of true understanding. But why? Why does such power and knowledge crave submission? It knows my thoughts before I know them myself. It knows what I will do. Might as well accept. I can now make a captured anode. Atlas seed containing zonally shifted quasi-stellar substrate. Do not allow matrix to commune with this dimensional space. Alright, it's a little weird, but... Hey, free warp cells. Oh man, they really need a way for me to, like, remove quests and tips, you know? Look for interfaces on the map. Nada and Polo may be able to assist. I haven't even run into Nada and Polo yet. Generally a good idea not to give out personal information on the internet. Especially when someone's asking where you're from. Hello? Darn. Cool. Achievement unlocked. What mad universe. Obtain ambassador status in alien colonist encounters. Alright. Got 200. I already have... Oh, it's Flora Analyzer Tau. It goes up. Coolant network. That could be cool. Life support module. That would be nice. Yeah. And it's actually a useful one. I haven't found one of those in a while.
Technology installed.
Well, they did light up, so they're clearly linked. But, sigh.
Orbital station coordinates received.
Hooray! Okay, that's not so far. Actually, there's Vy'keen between here and there. That might get me the recruit that I've been looking for. Yep, I can see the number on this end too, Foxy. There we go. Space anomaly. Here's Nada and Polo. Whoa. Korvax simulation terminal? That's new. Alright, Specialist Polo. Friends everywhere if only you know where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. Okay, you little geck. They introduce themselves as Specialist Polo, fugitive of the Gek. Trade units and all material possessions to flee into an anomaly outside of time and space with a robotic priest. Okay. Sure, let's transmit our data. They claim that we are now bounded in glorious friendship. Nice. What do we got? Oh, finally, the Atlas Pass V1. Fantastic. Pretty sure we just keep that in our inventory and it lets us into places, right? Ah. Look at that. It's got a whole 7 slots to it, and it does a little bit better at mining and scanning. It's not an amazing upgrade, but it's an upgrade at all. So I'll take it.
Technology installed. Technology installed.
upgrade unit to boost the resolution of botanical scans, increases the value of new discoveries.
Technology installed.
Nice. Alright, now I just need impact damage. Right, default? Alright, priest entity nada. Is it traveler? Is it first or last? Pleasure regardless. I am priest entity nada, divergent Corvax, but entities must keep secrets, yes? The electronic being stares at me from their dark mask. I cannot escape the feeling that we have somehow met before. The entire station sings with a strange and unnerving frequency. Nada tells me that we stand in the place between worlds, in the heart of the anomaly. They can guide me towards the will of the Atlas. They offer to show me the way to the galactic core, or, if I should so wish, they can provide resources for my journey. The choice is mine. I feel like Seek the Path of the Atlas is, good for me. Nada marks the location of an Atlas interface. They hope I find what I am searching for. Interesting. Hello, Gonza. What? Foxy Fox? Ugh. Hello, Kemji. I was offered a technical upgrade, what was technically an upgrade by a Vy'keen. It was 5 slots with 3 of them damage, but I had slightly higher stats than the one that I started with. Sheen is ancient and powerful, a relic of a world long since destroyed. Okay. So I can't use it for anything yet? Terminal now active, unlocking data log for analysis. Okay. Weird. Won't let me actually analyze it, anything though. Maybe if I scan it? Nope. An Atlas orb? Wouldn't it tell me if I needed one, default? And are you maybeing... Well, I've only got captured nanodes. Not Atlas orbs. I can craft captured nanodes. 200 iridium for something that sells for 1,000. Ouch. Ow. Too much lens flare. My eyes. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, I just poke about at everything, Chuck S. At the moment, I'm mostly looking for a, Vy'keen.
Coordinates received.
Okay. Cool. Another Atlas station. What the heck? That doesn't make sense. This is where I've come from. I thought that I could get to the Atlas station from here, but it's pushing me towards something altogether different now. A different Atlas station. Oh, it will let me jump there. It's just not showing me a path there for some reason. Weird. Very weird. Anyway. The sincere hope is that... Oh god, I hate flying with a mouse. so that I'll be able to find the guy I'm looking for on this station. Okay, Foxy. You're kind of spamming chat right now. And what you're saying doesn't seem to have much to do with the game. Flag bearer, are you what I'm... You're not what I'm looking for. Officer? You're not what I'm looking for either. See? Look. It's got a terrain manipulator, but it's also got 4 broken slots. But I need that terrain manipulator. Sigh. Oh, these only cost 1,000 each to repair. Guess I know now. Yeah, I find it a lot nicer to fly with the crap. It's arranged in a way that I can't do the thing I want to do. Oh well. More important to me to have the beam intensifier and both the bolt caster and the impact damage. So I need some iridium and some iron. Darn it. Oops. I don't have the blueprint, Drunk Pac-Man. Nickel, zinc, suspension, runaway mold, teleport coordinators, gek charm, fascination bead, ooh, mick. Titanium, crysonite, iridium, unrefined pyrite grease. Darn it. Sigh. Alright, well, once I find some iridium, we can make the impact damage, and we can experiment with the aeronium, see what that's worth. How hard can it pop? Why is it so hard for me to find an armorer right now? Seriously. Later, Foxy. Filter life form. Look for red dots. There's one. Viking. Go there. Maybe Cooper. So how do I get the V2 then? It looked like, though, it was pointed at the end of the area. I'll go back to that system and show you what I mean in a minute, if I don't find one here. Flag bearer, conscript, prefect. Darn it, I need armorer. Woohoo! Okay. I don't understand some of these interactions. Military orders for an upcoming operation. Fill its terminal screen. When it sees me, its eyes widen, and it drops to the floor on its knees. Proffers its multi-tool up towards me. There we go. That was worth losing standing with the Viking. Need some Heridium. I'll get the blueprint for that by following the quests. I care more about having room for stuff.
Units received. Item received.
Experimental power fluid. Finally!
Product received. Technology installed. Technology installed.
Right, Cooper? And also, I can finally complete that, oh, hey, hang on, wait a second. That submission, the one that I needed this stuff, it's been gone for a while, hasn't it? And I didn't even notice. Alright, so the scientist has got something for us. So let's go back to the base. And see if we can find any other... And see if we can go back to that Viking potential armorer system. And I'm going to step away for a minute and get myself a drink and a quick snack, as I've been going for 3 hours now. We've got about 3 hours left. If you hang out for another 15 or 20 minutes while I'm gone, we'll get started on the remainder of the stream. Back soon.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
mud and ice cracks your bones when you slip away. Gotta keep on going somehow. It's hell. The West is almost over. Rebel. The wind is getting stronger. Go climb up the mountain. Much higher, come higher. Higher. Time to realize that there's no turning right.